The remains of an Air Force pilot from Latrobe who was declared missing in World War II have been recovered.
And now his family prepares for an emotional homecoming. Lynne Hayes-Freeland has more.
December 17, 1944, Lieutenant Eugene Ford of Latrobe was a member of the 765th Bombardment Squadron. Ford was the pilot of the Tulsa American plane shot down by German enemies. No one ever knew what happened to Ford and two others, including their families.
And he actually saw me once. He came home on leave, but then he went back and he died. So I don't remember him at all.
But now, more than 70 years later, the family is preparing to bury Ford in Arlington National Cemetery. His remains were found more than 135 feet beneath the surface of the Adriatic Sea.
My wife in 1997 sent an email to the 15th Army Air Corps asking, does anyone know anything about First Lieutenant Eugene P. Ford?
But years later, in 2009, divers discovered aircraft debris off the Isle of Vis. The recovery was a painstaking process, as detailed in PBS's Nova. After so much time, there were no skeletal remains easily identified. But then investigators found this, a wedding ring. Ford was the only one of the three missing men who had been married.
At some point, just recently, it struck her that not only did she lose her father at that time, but the impact was so great on her mother that she lost her father and mother.
Divers searching the area around the plane's wreckage were able to find enough to make a DNA connection to Ford. Not enough to replace the father Norma Ford Beard lost so many years ago, but now a connection.
The people we have gotten to know have been people who knew her father, and their response caused my wife to display the first tears, and she broke down when she heard from the son of her father's ground crew chief in Foggia, Italy.
Ford will be buried in December, and the family will be present. His widow still lives in the area, older now and not fully aware of the recent discoveries. But his daughter hopes seeing this ring will bring back memories of a time gone by. Lynne Hayes-Freeland, KDKA-TV News.